winning is on our side. But before that, I want to give you something that is going to shock you. You see this Bianca, no, the so-called Bianca Ojukwu, this woman deserves death. This woman deserves to be stoned to death by the Biafrans. As I'm speaking to you, what this woman have done, many of you don't know the havoc that this woman have created in this Biafra struggle. My people, it will please to you to know the in and out of what that is happening concerning this RP case of Simon Ekpa and the Finland and Nigeria government. My people, all these things have no evidence. Everything like evidence. This woman hired a lot of people, international men, to come and start writing jargon against Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. But everything backfired. My people, go and look for champagne, cross your leg, and start celebrating while you are watching the video. Today, our legal team, Dr. Matianga, have come out and showcased to the Biafrans what to expect in this case. Yes, victory is on our side. And today, you are going to see the reason why the so-called DOS hate Simon Ekpa so much, because he's a true son of Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, today, everything cannot be hidden anymore. We have exposed everything. So that is why I'm urging you to comport yourself, sit well, watch this video to the very end of it so that we will not be told. Because as I promised, everybody will be carried along, both in and out of what that is happening in Finland. I will be bringing it day by day. Everybody must know in and out. And at the end, we will rejoice together. We will celebrate together. Then Biafra will be next. Watch the video. Don't go anywhere. It pleases me. Enjoy the video.
Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa were never in quarrel. Before Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa was never in quarrel or does not have any problem.
In Nigeria, we need to separate, we need to divide. Let the Yoruba man go their way, let the Northerners go their way, let the Easterners go their way. This thing about one Nigeria is definitely not going to work, Chacha, wallahi.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning across the globe. Today, we are here in the capital city of Finland, Helsinki. Most of us who have never been to this country, this was once a country of peace. It was a country that negotiated peace after the Second World War and brought about the boundaries that we see today. This is a country that I want to talk about and how Africans have been disadvantaged in Europe because of the European laws and because of malice that has come from our governments in Africa. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, today, from tomorrow and the entire week and 21 days within up to 21st, the world will witness one of the most terribly investigated cases. A case of bad investigation, corrupt intelligence, corrupt witnesses, corrupt international law. A case that violates. I am not here to say what the judge wants to say. I'm here to analyze the case from the evidence that I've seen, which is public, and both the evidence that have privy to, which is also, because I'm in the technical team of this, I'm not going to be shy. I've been, as an African, called to state my position. I will not go into details of the case because it is before court, but I want to do an analysis of what happened, what it did. First of all, I want to find out, and I have asked, in this summons, there is no government of Nigeria official the Nigerian government provided fake evidence, corrupt evidence, polluted evidence, doctored evidence, and brought it to this court because they wanted to catch an African whom they hated. This is it. They hated an African who was speaking about human rights. It is up to the court to find out the truth. Mine is to say what it is that we need to see in a case of this nature. This case proves to us that injustice, even in European Union countries like Finland, where I am, because some of these people think people cannot come. We have nothing. We talk about human rights. And Finland knows we talk about human rights. President Stab cannot stop us from talking about human rights. President Stab needs Alex Stab of this country, needs people to talk. There is nobody who can prohibit us from talking about how badly the foreign policy of some European countries are subjecting Africans to a lot of injury. It is sad that on this occasion, Finland ignored to alert, to know the history, the political, the social, the economic, the security difficulties of a nation that had collapsed, a nation that had collapsed under terrorism, which has taken 3/4 of this country. Today, as we speak in Nigeria, there are more terrorists than there were some time back. But the reason why some people have been captured is because they say they brought it. But have we got all the kidnapped girls back? No. Let's go on how Nigeria has failed this case and why this case will fail. There is no way that a person who accused is Nigerian. The evidence used is from Nigeria. But what has puzzled me in the criminal justice systems of this country, Finland, I've been to all places in the city, in Helsinki, where I will not say my location because it is not worth stating the location, because I am here both as a Pan-African Forum associate with a battery of a few of experts of mine, and I'm here also as a Pan-African who defends Africa, and I'm here also who looks at in these international agencies. Does the European Union look at the entire world as equal? So let's take the example of Nigeria, for example. It wrote the Minister of Foreign State for Foreign Affairs, current Minister of Foreign Affairs, today flew in Finland several times. She is the wife of the former leader of Biafra, Ojukwu, the model, that Minister of Foreign Affairs. She flew in here with the Minister of Interior. You see, Nigeria has a habit of abducting people. You remember the story of Umar Diko. The late Buhari abducted Umar Diko and put him in a coffin. Umar Diko was a neighbor of some of us in Surrey in United Kingdom, down back home. But this man was abducted. So several times with some of us, we are new in this, not new actually, we are staying and they say police cars going in and out. But some Nigerians had come there. So some of us reported, people reported, the people within the vicinity closer to the home reported that no, this man was taken and he's not anywhere. But Muhammad Buhari, the late, had put Umar Diko in a coffin with oxygen, with an Israeli seated in the coffin and everybody taking Mr. Omar Diko Hall. Nigeria has abducted people. Nigeria has done rendition. It has renditioned people from African countries. It has destroyed non-refoulement policy, allowed refugees who are registered in Nigeria. I have a case in London with them over the 10 professors, and they have to pay. I have put a caveat on the embassies of Nigeria and Cameroon. That's why you see Paul Biya cannot fly into United Kingdom and have medicine in the hospital. It is my effort. And I want to find out how this woman came. They wanted to abduct this man and take him to Nigeria. And we had to make noise. I am one of those who made noise. I wrote application to the European Court, alerting the European Court of Justice that there is a problem. 2 Nigerian planes have been coming to abduct this guy. They want to take this government here in where we are, connived. They kept quiet. We shall talk. We don't need to worry. What is it if you stop me from coming to Finland? My passport is bigger than Finland, so I can stay where I am. Yes, it doesn't matter now anymore. We have to tell this to Ambiane Ukweli. We have to tell these guys that it is not very good for you to subject us to come for business deals in Africa and you forget your human rights. Nigeria's human rights stinks. But no country today looks at Nigeria and condemns it. Everybody is keeping quiet. Everybody is looking quiet. There is no evidence. If Nigeria was really interested in giving evidence, why haven't they come? I've looked at the witnesses laid down. None of them is a government official from Nigeria. So, what is it? Why did you supply fake, hollow, doctored, sexed documents, relying on another company in Senegal, which is an American company, pretending to do African intelligence? Rubbish. These are some of the things that we as Africans, please stop doing this and shaming ourselves. You hire a man who doesn't know the difference between River Nile and the River Niger and the River Congo, and he comes to your country to do intelligence, supported to pin down another man of yours who is in Europe. It's useless. Very bogus situation. People take our money, which we should use to build our clinics, which we should use to build our dispensaries. Water irrigation is wasted on so-called experts. What experts from who don't know where River Nile comes from? One English guy, sometime we are flying, and then he said the River Nile comes from Cairo. The River Nile is from Uganda. The source is from Uganda. And these are the people that you hire and pay billions and billions of dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, right now down here where I am, we are waiting for the start of the case tomorrow. It will take up to 21st. I have linked up. I've talked to the lawyers before I arrived here. I've not seen the other bunch of lawyers from America, but I'll try to talk to those who came from America. I want to thank all of you that mine is a technical situation, a technical position, technically to give the position that I've given elsewhere about Africa. What it is, what is inside Nigeria. Is Nigeria a performing government? The answer is no. The judges need to know. And I've pumped that information to the leading council. We have shown, we have put a plethora of evidence, information, documents. We have surrendered them to the court. It is up to the court to make a decision. It is up to the court to understand that if the Attorney General of Nigeria, Malami, at that time was also a member or implicated in terrorist activities by Nigerian government arrested this Attorney General who abducted Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya and took him at night without the Kenya government knowing. It is sad, very sad. And this is the same Attorney General found to be culpable of conniving with terrorists to dismember. So how can an Attorney General, Marani, be a terrorist at the same time also an Attorney General advising the government? Ladies and gentlemen, it is with that sadness that I want to tell you, we are here to see, and I will give you brick by brick, soil by soil, of what takes place, of things that the court will allow us to talk about, because we can't talk about anything to do with, we can criticize the method, but the material let the court sieve. We criticize the material, the method in which intelligence was shared, and if the intelligence was wrong, then acquit. If the gloves don't fit, then acquit. Intelligence was wrong. You can't say if the intelligence was wrong, therefore the man is convicted. That is all the position today. Thank you very much. I wish all of you, all the people of Africa, all the people of Biafra across the world. I am not part of, some of you are calling me and are saying, oh, why do you represent this man? Some people are really very stupid up here. This guy, whether he's what or what, we lawyers, anybody who has studied law, any lawyer who has studied law, I have studied international law. I know what international law means on these courts. You can even defend a person who arrested your village. So it is sad that some people, your own people, the biggest problem of Biafra is you Biafrans yourselves. You have divided yourselves, and in these divisions, you are going to find no unity. If you don't find unity and unite, it will be difficult for you to wrestle yourselves out of this country that was forcibly amalgamated in 1914. The North cannot work with the South. And I want to alert President Trump. What are you doing about the Christians that are being killed? Back at home, the people that you are in prison are not there. But people have moved down, slaughtering Christians in hundreds. What have you done? Lip service. Yet you have gone to Iraq, Iran, dismantled the systems. Soon refugees will start running out of Iran, coming to Europe to overwhelm the systems here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we fight for. We make sure that human rights are observed by countries, by the European Union. Whatever you'd want to do, you cannot do it without human rights. Human rights are our basis. Create peace, dialogue, harmony, consensus. Mine as a peace advocate awardee from Oxford University in conjunction with World Leaders Summit School of Examination. I am appealing that Finland looks at how they collected this evidence. How did they collect it? That's what I'm questioning. I'm not going to go into matters of evidence, what is there. I'm questioning, how did you collect it? From who? Mr. Malani was working with terrorists. So, is he here to tell us why he gave us such a charge sheet and then disappear? That is all I want to ask today, and that's what we shall keep on asking and hammering.
In Nigeria, we need to separate, we need to divide. Let the Yoruba man go their way, let the Northerners go their way, let the Easterners go their way. This thing about one Nigeria is definitely not going to work, Chacha. Wallahi. You cannot have South Africans clowning us. You cannot have Ghanaians clowning us. And now you now have Namibians clowning us. One Nigeria is definitely not going to work. You cannot have a simple argument or a debate with anybody from Africa right now and you are able to win. You speak one, they tell you electricity. You speak to, they tell you security. You cannot travel 10 kilometers without writing your will. They speak about bad roads. They've gone as low as internet. We need to divide. This thing about one Nigeria is not going to work. Having one person as a president sitting in one place called Asura, deciding the fate of 300 million people, especially when you know these are the least smartest people in the country, it's not going to work. Let us bring some kind of competition within these different regions instead of having to depend and say everything has to do with the federal government. Ordinary electricity. I was thinking this thing about electricity in Ghana was a joke, but apparently these guys are having the best type of electricity like you were in Europe. In Nigeria, you can't even boast of 24 hours electricity. In year 2026, we need to divide, man. The only war we are winning right now in Nigeria is just jollof rice and then maybe dirty December, club in alcohol. No, we can do better. This thing about what? Nigeria is 300 million people. When you look at these other countries I'm speaking about, you look at Ghana, they are not even up to 40 million. Namibia, 3 million on a good day. RCCG is bigger than Namibia. The Youth Ministry of Christ Embassy, they are bigger than Namibia. Yeah, these people, they are clowning us every single day. Nigerians cannot win one war. You cannot have a normal debate and say you are going to win. Everybody, they are clowning us. Giant of Africa, my foot. Let everybody go develop their region. Chase the Igbo man from the west. Go chase the Yoruba man from the east and then go back. Everybody go make your region better. Go find the Igbo man in the north. Let everybody, but depending on one president to make these things happen is definitely not going to work. We are too many, we are too populated for this whole one Nigeria affair. It's not going to work. Let us divide. I am tired. I am tired. The bare minimum. We are not even speaking about healthcare. We are not even speaking about child mortality, education. Just the basics we cannot even be proud of. Not one Nigeria, my foot. Everybody go your way. Let's do a referendum. Let the people decide. Nonsense, man. I'm tired.
Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, we are never in quarrel. Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa was never in quarrel or does not have any problem. So how come you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to now inherit the enemy you created for yourself? You went and create enemy with somebody Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sent. You are claiming that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is secretly supporting Simon Ekpa. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was behind everything Simon Ekpa was doing without your knowledge. So it's a sabotage. That's what you mean. But you know fully well that this guy and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were not in quarrel. They were in good terms. And you will not deny the fact that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sent this guy to you people. And you people were aware that he sent Simon Ekpa to you people. Kunu nye radio Biafra. Broadcast. You cannot say you did not know about this. Now, go ma biazie do Simon Ekpa ni yolu. Maybe Simon Ekpa say no blog you do any yolu. Na ya na Nnamdi Kanu enwego agreement and oath taking. And true on Facebook that day, there was an oath because they were doing that broadcast. I thought along the line somebody said that somebody that is not on that oath will not interrogate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took Simon Ekpa towards this same oath you people are in dabbling with now that you cannot maintain. Simon Ekpa took the oath and maintained his line and continue agitation. Now you are telling us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is supporting Simon Ekpa secretly. That you don't know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa is in good terms. Which day did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa quarreled? Because I cannot recall. I know some officers in the DOS and on ground, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sacked during the time he was broadcasting on radio 2021, before his arrest in June. But I did not remember Mazi Nnamdi Kanu quarreling with Simon Ekpa, telling us that Simon Ekpa, we should not follow Simon Ekpa, we should not listen to Simon Ekpa. It was DOS and Simon Ekpa that started having problems. So now you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you tell him that he should speak against Simon Ekpa, he will rush and speak against Simon Ekpa. Even you people that have sabotaged him that he knows, he have not even spoken against you people. You want him to speak against Simon Ekpa that he was not having problem with. So somebody that is on the other side of the world have not spoken against somebody he was in good terms with because of this is your desire. So that you have leverage to start deceiving Biafrans. That you said it, that Simon is criminal, is infiltrator. So because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not condemned Simon Ekpa, that is why you think you will drag IPOB with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I laugh all of you.
You people were telling us that let's watch and see if Mazen can come out now and give order that Simon Ekpa and his people will insult Mazen Nankan. But now you people are the ones playing that card. You are now the ones playing that card. You kept na Libya every 4 years ago and say you are now the one that's growing wings more than the Oga. You took oath in his name. Onye caught you again chake waru ke ochazara rosi na ikazi ocha. Na struggle nwere ihe adimuni ya since 2021. Obu no gi when the struggle no gi macha ihe na-eme na the struggle. With the strategy nke no ka move. Bring the fourth strategy, let's move and actualize Biafra. Because every madebe una sit at home. Every madebe. Nyana no election, civil disobedience. Yeah, every madebe. I got you will take 1 or 2 things. Make a Biafra bena imaro. You foolishly enter into political solution with governors that have not repented from why you started agitation. So we need to keep the record straight. Stop shouting Nnamdi Kanu is secretly supporting Simon Ekpa. Nnamdi Kanu was with Simon Ekpa all this while. It is you that is not with Simon Ekpa because of your selfish interest. And it's obvious right now why you people are pursuing Simon Ekpa. We now know. Because some era doesn't know why you people are supporting the fight against Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa na mebilu na ego nata state government. On mebilu na ego unu na state government. Because unu analgo the ego na ebe ine ya de calm. Nunu you make sure no onye obuna ala ayala ozo we go down. Now the ayala kana akpanu. The agitation kana aga on. So Simon Ekpa was spoiling business for you people. And this was why you people were targeting and chasing Simon Ekpa. And Simon Ekpa was also chasing you people. Oh, my God, I say on Biafra, on Igbo people, Igbo people. Before, if you want to move for freedom fighting, and you ask your people, how many of you want us to go into this freedom fighting? There are 100 in number. And the 80 people raise their hand, we want to go. You ask, who doesn't want us to be free? And the 20 people say, we don't want to be free. We like where we are. Those 80 people is supposed to kill those remaining 20 before they start and have headway. If they don't kill that remaining 20 that doesn't want them to have freedom, that their freedom will be sabotaged. That 20 will scatter what that 80 is planning. That is how it is. Freedom fighting na abụrụ mazo mgba nwụrụ akpụlụ. Ọbụrụ ọgụ nne na agbalụ nwa, ọbụrụ chọrọ. Ọbụrụ ọgụ anọ Europe anọ. Ịnị nọ na ground ka ị na-afụ ihe a na-afụ. Ka anyị wee mami agwa stand down. At least ọ bụrụ igwugo mmiri pịtọpịtọ n'aka ndị amị. Ma ọ na-agbago nwanne gị ma enyi nwoke ịma buru eje gbaa ya kemikal na barak. Ọ na ihe emego gị na-agbajigo gị ụkwụ. Enwe ama m ndị nọ na struggle ihe eje jụọ sị ha should we hands down or should we do political solution? Ka ịnụ ihe anyị asa gị. So when you are not in this kind of, you have not entered into the shoes of these people. You have not passed through this. You cannot stay in Europe where you are doing white collar job and decide political solution for us. Yeah, join my actual political solution. Political solution when my agitation have not been addressed. Up to today, why I started agitation since 2013 have not been addressed. Then you want me to come and start creating diplomacy and politics. You need to continue your agitation. Owe government, when they call for the diplomacy, they meet to your demands. If they cannot meet for your demands, you continue. Mandela mela appetite here for 27 years. Jen garden in here. Like you know about 10 years. Bido go by na in a change oath. Bido go by na all this institution. And with this, we cannot fight. We are not fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. We cannot move into war because of Nnamdi Kanu. Imagine the nonsense. We can only fight war for Biafra. How will I go to war for Biafra for you when you have abandoned Nnamdi Kanu? So what makes me to believe that if I die fighting with you on Biafra, that you will avenge my death? You are telling us that we will not fight because of Nnamdi Kanu. Go and check history of war, both First World War, Second World War. No war starts without somebody. Hey, when you need the war. Can you war on a Greek? Go and watch the movie Odyssey. Because brother to a Greek prince carried the wife of king of Odyssey land, king of Troy, Troy, carried his wife to their land. King of Troy was now sacrilege. That was why Greek was destroyed. Or go Achilles so go and watch the movie. You cannot wake up and tell me that I should abandon Ohamadika and come and be fighting for Biafra. So how the hell will I fight for Biafra with dignity when one person fighting for it, you have abandoned the person? Then I was there, with the name of Biafra, that you can only die for Biafra. We cannot die for Hamadike. But Hamadike is there suffering for me. And you tell me I cannot die for Hamadike. You are a buffoon. All of you are sellout from day one. It does not make sense to any reasonable person. You cannot die for Hamadike. Umokoko ni Europe. Unachori jenga. You cannot die for. You were never ready to die for Biafra. Tell yourself the truth. You were never ready to die for anything in this struggle. I can just soon hardcore. What hardcore on Europe? Hardcore of Biafran struggle all over Nigeria and then on a graveyard. These are the people that are hardcores of this struggle. Although you're not on Anga, you're not on a graveyard. You are not a hardcore of this struggle. Do you get the point? So I want them hardcore. Don't come and tell me hardcore. You know, they disfigure because of this struggle. They are the people that are hardcores, not you. Not you that is benefiting from Biafra. You are using because of what you are benefiting. You are fighting your leader that you took oath in his name. When you take the oath, you will know you is no more loyalty. We are no more pledging loyalty to Nandikan. See what tell you oath for he pledged loyalty to DOS or to Biafra. So we should know what we are doing. This is why we are not moving forward. Because discipline is very hard. And I know why Nnamdi Kanu made that oath to his name. Because he knows that Igbo man, average Igbo man, have problem of discipline. Yes, they have problem of discipline and obedience. That's why Igbo Union, Igbo Congress, every Igbo organization, my club, they struggle with discipline. Obey problem. Because nobody wants to respect the leader. Now he's playing out with you people. Go and create your own radio. Go and create your own movement. Guy take your oath under Biafra. And you're struggling now, under oath under Nnamdi Kanu. Then you nearly effort to each other under oath under him. Stop draining the struggle. Get the fuck out. People which are under oath under Nnamdi Kanu should come in and work under Nnamdi Kanu because we believe we are getting Biafra through Nnamdi Kanu, not through DOS. It's as simple as that. Every day I watch a 70 until it's your balagini, it will be insecurity. Insecurity. Leader, go. I can use this my platform and be doing my agitation without Nnamdi Kanu. I'll put you on my follow Nnamdi Kanu with my agitation. So you can open platform, whatever in a Zoka bingo. Use your platform and start doing agitation. You don't drag what somebody opened with him. Go and start something on your own in your name. Then you have misunderstanding within Nanka. Go and start something with yourself. You have faith. Open your Facebook. Start from there. Everything I drag and Igbo. Social unu. Drag Bingo.
Nigeria government is too small for the Biafrans. We will defeat them hands down. Let them go and hire whatever they want to hire. What we know is that we are winning. And we shame this Bianca Ojukwu. This Bianca Ojukwu was doing all this thing that he's doing just because Ojukwu failed to restore Biafra to us. And she did not want anybody, any other person from anywhere to restore this Biafra so that the glory will be on that person. But they came very too late. My people, go and rejoice. Don't panic. At the end, Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will rejoin us. No doubt, no anywhere. Their Nigeria are just playing their last card. And at the end, the Biafrans will celebrate. Please share this video. Spread the message because everybody need to be carried along. A lot have been done. It's time for Biafrans to celebrate. You are seeing the winning team. We are winning big. I come in peace. If you find this video very quick, please don't hesitate to touch and have a subscribe button, like and turn on the notification bell. So that whenever we upload a new video like this, you'll be the first person to be notified. And in doing that, you encourage not to do more because togetherness we shall save life together. Biafra must be restored in our own time. Thank you as you made it so far. God bless you.